Over here on the right, Sky.
There reached a moment in the game with quarterbacks going down and things of that nature that it was pretty obvious what was coming from you guys as far as there's going to be a heavy run attack. What's it like when the defense virtually knows who's coming, but you guys are still able to have as much success as you do in the run game?
Just having the confidence in our offense, having the confidence in that offensive line, the receivers. I don't think anyone wavered at all. We knew what we were going to do, and we knew we could execute it. So we just wanted to go out there and do it to our best of our ability.
Aiden on the right.
Kani, for you, I know you probably didn't have the game at Arizona State that you wanted to. How much of this game was a bounce back for you, getting in the right mindset again?
It definitely fueled me. I think all the running backs didn't have the games they wanted to have. And just in pregame, everyone looked fast, everyone looked quick, and so you could just tell the mentality of not only the running backs but the team. It was, a bounce back game, and we wanted to prove something, and I think we were able to do that.
Right, John.
Kani, when you see your quarterback go down, do you and Tony have any conversations amongst yourselves about, telling each other that you guys need to take over the game because, most likely the passing game won't get going?
Me and Tony had a conversation. We knew what had been presented to us, and we knew the capability we had in our offense. So, we just locked in and knew that we were going to need to make some more extra plays. And so that's what we were able to do. And I'm pretty proud of what Tony was able to do.
Right here, front left, Matt.
That 68-yard touchdown run, you talked about the offense and everyone knowing you guys are going to run the ball. Would you see in that, and how impressive was that from your offensive line to make that big of a hole?
Great blocking by the offensive line. That's all I saw. Jake Pisarcik, Calvin Throckmorton, Jake Hansen, Tyrell, all those guys, Shane Lemieux. They were blocking. The holes were there all night, so it was just up to the backs to be a product of them. And so they were just running on all cylinders. Also, they wanted to bounce back, and they definitely did that tonight. The defense knew where we were going, and our offensive line was still able to move them, and that's huge.
Sky on the right.
Was Royce watching the game from the locker room? If so, did he give you and Tony any props after the game, the way you guys ran?
Yeah, but I know Royce wasn't surprised by what we did. He knows the talent that we all have in the backfield, and he knows if anyone drops, we're going to pick up the slack, and so that's what happened tonight. And I think he had full trust in us.
Front left, Matt.
With a true freshman at quarterback, does that put more pressure on the veterans to play a more perfect game to help pick him up a little bit?
No, I think Braxton's been with us for a while now, so he knows how our offense runs, and out there he just needs to go and just make the plays. Our receivers and running backs, will carry him that way, and I think he's pretty confident in himself and his talent.
Jonathan in the back.
Kani, Oregon's obviously known more as an offensive school, but what's it like for you as an offensive player to see the defense play the way they did tonight?
That's huge, especially when the offense isn't clicking at certain times, and for them to go out there and dominate the way they do. I think they had 7 sacks and 8 rushing yards. That's huge, especially when we have a quarterback that goes down. We got to switch some things around, and for them to go out there and force a lot of 3 and outs, that's huge. And I'm so proud of those guys and so proud of the team.
Back here on the right.
Seeing a freshman like Darian coming out and getting the ball late in the game, how'd that make you feel as an upperclassman?
It felt great. Like I said, there's a lot of talent on our team, and we knew when he was going to go in, he was going to, there wasn't going to be any slack, and he showed that. He was able to get a touchdown as soon as he got in. So there's no slack at the running back position, and we hold a pretty high standard for everybody that plays in that position and who's in that room. So I'm just proud of him, and I know he's proud of himself, and he's pretty stoked about his first collegiate touchdown.
On the right, Warren.
Kani, there's no doubt that this offensive line is talented. They're young, but they're talented. Was this their best game, their best performance that you've seen so far?
I'm not sure. I think they got a lot in them, so I don't want to jump the gun and say this is their best game. But this is one of their better performances, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to keep carrying on from here.
Thanks, Kani. Nice job presenting.